So many of my listeners, and you probably are familiar with this, of being on tight budgets. It can be hard when you're running a business. So what are 2 to 3 key ROI moves that you think a clinic can make first, such as conditions-based local SEO or a Google profile business tune-up? And why do you think those are so important to make?
Well, first of all, I would say measuring things correctly is half the battle. So that way you know where your traffic is coming from on your website. How are people getting there? What are the pages that are converting the best? Those are all really important information. So just getting the analytics and reporting set up correctly. It doesn't take too long. Just getting someone who knows how to install Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics to your website is super helpful. So that's one of the biggest things. And as far as the KPIs go, click-through rate from the pages to your website is huge. And then also conversion rate is huge. You want to know that for each page. Like if your home page is not converting well, and the conversion rate, by the way, is the percentage of people, like let's say if 100 people come to your website and land on it, what percentage of those actually end up contacting you? It could be a phone call, it could be submitting a form, whatever your final goal is. Right. For me, it would be like somebody scheduling a call with me. So that's critical. Those are really important. So click-through rate, conversion rate, and those would be for the specific pages that you want them to do. So be like the contact page, the about us page, and the home page would be the most likely ones. Or if it's like an e-commerce website, let's say someone's buying a course, it'd be the course enrollment rate. Those would all be really valuable.
Absolutely. Right. Making sure that, that people aren't just visiting and then leaving, but they're actually converting and doing something in action, like you said, filling out a form or, or taking that next step and contacting through that channel somehow, whether it's a phone call or booking an appointment. Right. And,
Also, if someone's on your website and you're selling something to them, if it's e-commerce, like buying a course, the cart abandonment rate would be really important too. A percentage of people put something in their cart and then don't actually purchase. Right. There are there's softwares out there now that you can actually retarget those people with email and text campaigns. You retarget them with ads, specifically speaking to them. Hey, I noticed your cart's not, you didn't purchase your cart. You got our course, but you didn't buy it. And you can talk to them directly through that. So that makes it really powerful.
Wow, I love that. That's great. Yeah, and I think that helps for a lot of different areas because, like for me, I just switched over my my podcast website to Podpage, and Podpage is made for podcasts, which is great because it has Google Analytics built in where you can set up Google Analytics, and they have all kinds of different ways that you can engage. It has a guest intake form like what you filled out, and
nice.
A way to leave a voicemail, and all kinds of great engagement techniques. So it's nice when it's not just static text, right, or images, but they actually get to interact with it, and you feel like there's value to what they stay longer on the website too, right? And
exactly. That's dwell time. That's what we call dwell time. If it's educational related, dwell time is really important because the longer people stay on the website, either viewing material or reading material, that tells Google that your website's important to them, it matters to them. They're not just showing up and then leaving, which is called a bounce. You want your bounce rate to be as low as possible and your dwell time to be as high as possible.
Okay. So you want that dwell rate to be as high as possible. I like that. Wow. That's great. Yeah. So like a website like mine that, where I have my RSS feed feeds into the podcast website so they can listen directly on the website without having to go outside of it. And then the blog, each episode has its own page. So Podpage does a really good job. I think they're smart with their SEO.
That's really good. Yeah. I'm not familiar with it personally. I haven't heard of it before, but from what you're telling me, it sounds really good.
Yeah, it's really neat.